We in Hollywood.
We in Hollywood now.
Hollywood.
We where the players play.
Where the players play.
Yeah, no, we're midway through our world tour. 8 cities, 5 countries, and we are really shocked and amazed at the reception that the Bad Boys are getting around the world.
And really honored.
Yeah.
Really honored.
You know, I think at the center of it is love and friendship. You know, you got bad boys, dudes that are rough, you know, rugged, but we tell each other we love each other on camera and off, right? And I just think that the concept of ride or die, everybody wants somebody that they could call at 3 o'clock in the morning and they locked and loaded and on their way before they even know what happened. You know, and I just think that concept really resonates today. Oh, that's my ride or die for sure right there. That is my ride or die. Don't you do nothing to Marty Ma while I'm around.
Same here. Don't let them have to call me.
We're at the Bad Boy Ride or Die world premiere at the beautiful Chinese Theatre, where I think we've done all of the premieres here. This is the 4th one, and everybody is waiting. All right. We all grew up together. You know, Martin and Will were kids, and to be able to see them with their children and their grandchildren and parents, and it's extraordinary. And the fact that we're all still here. I want to be thrilled and entertained. I want to laugh a lot.
We are currently on Hollywood Boulevard, and we are at the premiere of Bad Boys 4. Just magic. Anytime I get a chance to come and play in this sandbox again, you know, I jump at the opportunity. Such great people. I know a lot of people say these things are like families, but they are. I mean, I'm great friends with the directors. Will and Martin so welcoming. The other cast and crew, it's like coming home, you know. Armando's got a bit of penance to do, you know. He messed up in the last movie a little bit, and now he's paying back a debt. So what you're seeing now is him going on that journey, and it's a fun one. Bigger, badder, better. The stunts especially, I got to shout out the stunt crew on this one, Greg Ramenta, our second AD. They really elevated it. You haven't seen sequences like this from a Bad Boys movie ever before. Honest to God, it's incredible. And even being involved with it, I'm a fan of it myself, just watching it. So yeah, it's a big summer blockbuster film.
I mean, I've loved it since I was a kid. I mean, are you kidding me? This is a dream. I've got 2 brothers, and we grew up like watching it again and again, because it's one of those movies you keep, you know, watching again and again, because it's funny and the action, and there's just a lot going on, and I feel like it's the same with this movie. There's just so many storylines, there's so much going on, and there's entertainment for all. It was just a really fun experience. Fun. Fun and crazy. I'm like, what are they going to do now? We don't know. You know, someone's like rapping, someone's singing, someone's like cracking jokes, and where everyone's laughing. And I think it reflects on the movie and the set and how people feel, because everyone steps up and we really enjoy what we do. We feel so grateful for it. everything. I mean, the action, the comedy. I mean, the relationship between Will and Martin is just, I mean, I was crying laughing. I was ugly cry laughing. So I think the fans are going to love it.
Right here, sweetheart.
Honestly, it's Martin and Will. They're unmatched. They stand the test of time. They're like good wine and a song that will never play out. I was trying not to laugh half the time. I didn't know whether or not I wanted to stay in the scene or step out and watch it because they're just a dream to watch. They're amazing. The energy, the comedy, the action, all of it. It's just fantastic. So I'm very excited. You know what's interesting about them, about Bilall and Adil? They are Will and Martin. Like, I swear to you, to find directors that match both of their energies, they are a dream. Their timing, their action, the understanding comedy. I just love working with these guys. They're incredible. It was wonderful working with them.
Oh, right here, over your shoulder.
We're in Hollywood, California, and we are on the red carpet of Bad Boys Ride or Die. We ready? My favorite thing about Bad Boys is that it's action and comedy, like throughout, from all the other ones I've seen. I don't know about this one because I ain't seen it yet. That was like a dream come true for me. For me, being able to sit with these two legends, these icons, these men that I watched when I was in high school. Like, I remember watching the first Bad Boys and being like, they are so dope. Like, I want to be their friend. I hope I get to meet them one day. And then I'm sitting there and I'm looking at both of them in the eyes, and I could reach out and touch either one. And the little girl in me is like, we did it! Look at this! And I'm just like going toe to toe with them. And it didn't even last that long. Didn't last long enough for me. But I remember going back to my trailer and like writing a letter to God, thanking God for putting me in the right places. And then I apologized to God for cussing him out for putting me in some wrong places. But I realized that I needed to go to those wrong places and make those mistakes so that I could get to where I was at that day and get to where I am right now. So I'm just like super grateful.
We are at the Los Angeles premiere of Bad Boys Ride or Die. I mean, I love the dynamics between Will and Martin. You know, whatever the circumstances are, they're entertaining and compelling and hilarious. Both actors are very sincere, you know, and that helps for the audience to connect with the characters. And I think that's what they've been so great at doing over all these years, was connecting with these audiences, and the audiences have been huge. They can expect to see a lot of the same high-octane, action-packed, super compelling, great drama, great comedy. They're just great all around. They're super well-rounded movies.
Straight ahead. Hold it. Face us.
Definitely the relationship between Martin and Will. I mean, you can't get around that. But I have always loved that they do all of the action sequences, all of humor, all the fun, all the jokes, everything blowing up, and then there's like always a real family story in the middle of it, and real heart and real friendship. Their characters' friendship on screen. So that was something that I was in love with. So when they invited me, and I must say Captain Conrad was one of my favorite characters. So when they invited me to play his daughter, I was thrilled. Everybody, Fallah, Alexander, Vanessa Hudgens, I came to be friends with, Jan that joined us this time. Bilall and Adil are fantastic directors. I would agree, the whole crew, all of them are just such a nice family, supportive environment. I feel like all of their favorite things from the franchise pushed another level, I guess, because it's so funny and so fast moving, and the stunts are incredible. I witnessed some of them and I was like, are we allowed to do this? But then the heart even more. I really think they pushed the story of the friendship, the story of the camaraderie, what it means to be loyal, what it means to be a family man, and and really honored the passing of Captain Conrad and what the aftermath of that is. So I think fans will enjoy it.
I love how much it's like based on family and friendship. Like that's something that's really important to me. So I just think it's so cool to like be able to see these characters grow, you know, for over 20 years, and to keep seeing like the love and the family. And it's just so funny too. I mean, those two are just hysterical. Oh my gosh, it's so hard, especially Martin does this speech right at the top of the movie, and we filmed it, and there were about 300 extras there in the whole cast, and the moment he finished, they must have had to get rid of the tape because the whole place applauded. We just broke into applause. It's a master class. It's such an honor for me to be able to watch and learn from them. Turn down a tiny bit, big smile.
Excited, you know, finally, after all this time, the world's gonna see Bad Boys Ride or Die, so it's gonna be next level!
There's a lot of comedy, a lot of action, and we have a lot of inspiration from social media and video games, and I think like on every level we went to the next level basically. So that's, you know, it's fresh. Their chemistry is just like magic, and for us as directors, we just, you know, we watch and enjoy how they play together, so it's a blessing. It's the easiest job in the world when you work with the best duo of cinema.
But Jerry Bruckheimer is a legendary producer, you know, he made so many iconic movies, and just to be able to make a movie where you have the logo of him with Don Simpson, that's just legendary, and it's still a dream. I cannot believe it, you know.
Cousin Will and Martin, they're just hysterical together. They're great comedians, great actors, and we tell great stories. More fun, more laughs, and great action. They're great filmmakers, they really are. They're expansive, explosive, they move the camera, they're just really innovative as filmmakers. It's great to have, you know, Chad Oman worked so hard on the script, so did Doug Belgrad. They're great partners, they made everything easy for me.
It is such a privilege. Those guys are two of the best in the business, and you know, I've been doing it like 7 years now on these movies, and to watch them riff and take whatever the ideas we bring to the table are and elevate them with their humor, it's just incredible. And they're also just really both kind gentlemen, so it's a real honor. I think they can see a lot of what they've come to love from these characters, kind of classic Will and Martin doing their thing, but they also get some amazing new performances and amazing new action, and some really surprising, heartfelt moments.
Martin and Will, Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, their chemistry on screen is unmatched. It's just electrifying, and they're better than ever in this movie. They bring a youthfulness and style. They love a lot of vivid colors. They love camera movement and just a strong dynamic they bring to it. They're really great to work with.
I think technically they love, you know, new ideas, new equipment, and they bring that to bear in their action sequences. But also, they're just huge fans of the franchise. They love being there, and I think they know the first two movies inside and out, and so a number of things that they want to do in these new movies are homages to the original or payoffs or callbacks to stuff that came before. So there's a lot of Easter eggs in there for the audience and the fans. Action, comedy, heart, and a couple big surprises, which we haven't revealed in the marketing. So you got to see the movie in order to really get it all.
We need to